are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Good evening. Welcome to Where Are They Now? I have the distinct pleasure tonight of interviewing one of Detroit Black Music Award winners and winner of so many other awards, and that is Miss Thornetta Davis. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
I know that's right. You are a bad girl. I've had an opportunity to see you sing several times, so I'm excited myself.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to jump right in. Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, on the east side, born and raised, still here, proud Detroit girl.
No, that's right. What school did you attend?
Southeastern High School, Little Bridge Elementary, all on the east side.
How old were you when you got started into music, and what was your first instrument, or how did you get started?
I mean, I've always loved to sing, just sing around the house. It was something that gave me pleasure and peace as a child. I didn't go to church. We did sing around to the records that my mom played all the time, me and my sisters. And when I graduated elementary school and started progressing and got into high school, I found out that I could take a girls' glee class. And I was like, I didn't have to audition because I was always still kind of shy. I didn't want to audition. So when I found out I didn't have to audition, I took that class and everything just opened up for me. And I started singing there and got into talent shows. And graduating from Southeastern High School, I decided to pursue performing with a band who came and pursued me after they saw me in a talent show. And their name was Joss. So I was the only teenager in the group, and they were all in their 20s. And he can sing in bars. You know, they'll always tell me, don't tell them how old you are, you know. Yeah, so I've been singing since I was 17 years old in clubs and cabarets.
Okay. Who were some of your influencers?
My influences growing up, when I first started singing, I actually thought I was going to be more of a top 40 R&B singer, like Phyllis Hyman, Whitney Houston, and because those are the people that I listened to, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight. I didn't get into the blues until I had been with a girl group by that time by the name of Chanteuse for a couple of years. I was going to jam sessions around the city. And these white boys on the east side were playing a lot of the soul music and blues that I was accustomed to listen to when my mama would play records. And so I knew some of the songs, and I get up on stage just singing background with them. They would ask me to come sing background. And after a couple of times, the audience started going, let the girls sing. And I knew one blues song, and that was Stormy Monday. So I sang that one every time I went to do the jam session. And eventually, the leader of the band asked me to join the band. So that was my first paying gig in 1987. You know, the regular working band.
So since 1987, I understand that you've gotten all kinds of awards. And you've been traveling around the world. Let's talk a little bit about what that must be like.
It was amazing because it was almost out the gate when I first started singing with the Chisel Brothers. And they had already had a somewhat of a name. They kept changing their names, but all the groups, all the musicians had a name in the city as far as performing on the east side, and they were already working. So when the Detroit music industry saw that they had a black girl singing in the band, I believe that had a lot to do with it. And they were like, who is she? And then all of a sudden, the Detroit Music Awards, at the time, I think they were Motor City Music Awards. I started getting nominated for the music awards, and then I started winning them. Ever since, back in I guess it would be the early 90s, I've been winning awards from the Detroit Music Awards ever since then. Every year it got better and better.
Saying you're just blossoming on to bigger and better things. Tell me a little bit about, do you write your own music?
Yes, I do. The songs on the latest album, Honest Woman, are original. And I wrote those songs telling myself years ago that I wasn't a songwriter. But I guess God said, yes, you are.
Right.
My first solo album was done in 1996. And I actually told the label that I was with at that time, Sub Pop, and I released a rock album with a bunch of white rock boys by that time. It was called, alternative rock was more like Soundgarden, Nirvana. And I got discovered by them because I had done some vocalizations on the band's album. The band was called Big Chief. And so they liked me so much, they wanted to sign me. And so then I said, well, I don't write. You have to get me a songwriter. And after a couple of months, they were like, look, either you going to start writing or we just going to drop you. I said, oh, that's like.
Take a break and we're going to listen to Honest Woman. Then we'll be right back.
Temporary love. Never thought I'd find the one that I've been dreaming of. And late at night, when I needed someone to hold, I just called Mr. Good Time to take away the cold. But one night stands never been my cup of tea. And what's the girl to do? 'Cause when I hurt sometimes, need to take away that pain. I get lonely sometimes, need my sunshine through the rain. I spent so many years thinking this would never be. Then you made an honest woman of me. The day we met was like a dream come true. Every day since, this thing was strong between me and you. No, it wasn't easy with my insecurities, but I'm so glad it was you who saw this love inside of me. Now there's no more need for those late night calls, 'cause my baby's got what I need, and to me he gives it all. 'Cause when I hurt sometimes, he takes away that pain. I ain't lonely no more, he's my sunshine through the rain. I spent so many years thinking this would never be. Then you made an honest woman of me. All this time, said I'd given up on love. Told myself a good man didn't exist. Yeah. But now you're here, babe, like an angel from above. Oh yes, I'm ready for you. Gonna give you all my love. Yeah. What you've given me is something so real. I never knew how happy I could feel. And now on this day, when we finally say I do, I wanna thank God for loving me so much. He gave me you. 'Cause when I hurt sometimes, oh, you take away that pain. I'm not lonely no more, you're my sunshine through the rain. I spent so many years thinking this would never be. Then you made an honest woman of me. Oh, I don't hurt no more, no baby, no baby. I ain't lonely no more, baby. You know you take care of me. I spent so many years thinking this would never be. Then you made an honest woman of me. Yes, you made an honest woman of me. You made an honest woman of me.
back to Where Are They Now? I have the pleasure of interviewing Miss Thornetta Davis. And wow, what a bad jam. Can you talk a little bit about what inspired that song, Honest Woman?
Well, I wrote that song about my husband, James. I guess at the time when I wrote it, I had an epiphany because we had already been in a relationship for going on 5 years at that time. No, we were by the time we were married, because that's why I said you made an honest woman out of me. God inspired me because people probably think, it means the old fashioned thing. You made me an honest woman by marrying me. But I always think you have to be honest with yourself before you can get into a relationship that is nurturing and caring, because I've been through some things in my past. I also had to think about what part did I play in it? Why did I stay so long in something, and then when I had to come out of that, I had to think, I'm not going there anymore. So that song basically has different meanings when I say you made an honest woman out of me.
Yes, that's a bad jam. Is that the song that you by chance sung at the Detroit Black Music Award show?
Yeah, I did do that song.
And your husband came up on the stage.
Yeah, and he danced. I love performing that song in my shows because that's when I get a chance to dance with my husband.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. Let's talk a little bit about, do you write for anybody else? Do you write for others?
I have not as of yet. I will say that because I'll never say never. I did collaborate with Jeff Daniels, the actor. I think he's a stage actor and a movie actor, Jeff Daniels, who called me one day and asked me to collaborate on a song with him. And it's called I Am America. So we did that, and that's on his album.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about re-recording it as a solo on my album. But it's basically about the injustices that's going on in the world today in America, saying, that I'm American too. I was born here.
So exactly what are you saying?
I am America.
That's right. Me too. That's right. You're right. Are you collaborating with anybody else right now?
Not right now, but I would say soon come. I've gotten songs that I've written for the next CD. I haven't started recording yet. I'm reaching out to different artists I would love to work with. Hopefully for this next CD, I'll get it going and have some cool people on it.
We're going to take another break because I want to hear Everything Will Be All Right. We're going to take a break. We're going to listen to that song, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about that song.
Well, I believe, y'all. Everything gonna be all right. And left me, did me a favor when he did. See, he been lying all along about another woman and 2 kids. I guess he wasn't mine anyway, so I'm not sad to see him go. He was no good anyhow, and he spent up all my dough. And I believe everything gonna be alright. I believe everything gonna be alright. I believe. Oh, didn't mind crying He said, God bless you, sister. Now I don't feel so bad. He said, I believe everything gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe everything gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe. I did my crying in the evening. Joy soon come in the morning light. Turn on the TV, bad news is all it say. Seems like war and destruction is happening every day. Then I seen a smiling soldier, ain't seen his baby in 2 years. He said, I'm going home tomorrow and start crying happy tears. I believe everything gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe everything gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe everything gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe. Did my crying in the evening, joy gon' come. Did my crying in the evening, joy soon come. Did my crying in the evening, joy gon' come in the morning light. Yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. We'll be alright. Alright. Keep your head on.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now with Miss Thornetta Davis. Let's talk a little bit about what inspired this song.
I've always tried to keep a positive mind about certain things in life. And I also believe that God gave me the lyrics that I write. At the time when I was thinking about that song, I thought about the things that I've been through in my life and how I've come out on the other side. And I feel like at the time when I was going through it, I feel like it was the lowest of the low. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it next year. Since coming through it, I realized that my testimony is that everything's going to be all right. Just keep the faith, and so that's what I wrote about.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bad jam too.
Hold on.
That's right. They say, hold on, don't give up. May give out, but do not give up.
Right.
Change is going to come. Something will happen. No question. Let me ask you a couple of questions. What kind of advice would you give to some of our new up and coming and inspiring artists who think they already know everything?
It's a lot of them out there. I would say if you don't know where your roots are, a lot of young artists don't care to reach out and listen to or go back and pick up some of the roots music, especially African-American artists, I would say, for the most part, because blues to the young people is their grandmama's music or their great grandmama's music instead of listening to it as something that's a part of our heritage. I'm guilty of it in myself when I was coming up. The music that I'm singing now, I was not listening to when I joined the Chisel Brothers, who, like I said, was a bunch of white boys. And they told me, look, we don't do top 40 R&B. We do blues and soul. And I was like, well, okay, I can make that happen. So I went to my mama's records, started listening to stuff. And then I started realizing how much it related to my life. And as the years progressed, I've been doing this for over 30 years now. Blues has taken me all over the world. And I realized how much of it has made me a better musician, a better singer, a better songwriter. I'm sure that if the young artists listen to it, start to understand it and relate to it, it'll make them better too. So I say, go into your roots.
What do you tell them when we talk about if they have an opportunity to sign with a label, should they have attorneys? What is it that they need to do?
Definitely get an attorney involved because some of the language that's happening in the contracts, you will not understand. And we've seen the sad stories about different groups who got taken, being happy that they're getting signed to something. Get a lawyer to look at it. I had a lawyer look at my first contract when I signed to Sub Pop. And thank God I did that. I knew that I wasn't tied down to something that I couldn't get away from. It was time for me to go. We both just parted ways. Nobody owed anybody anything, you know. Get your head straight. Get your publishing right. Get your publishing company. Own your music. You know, sometimes you got to give up something. By the most part, you own your own music. That way you won't have to worry about not making nothing later on in life. Somebody would want to use your songs somewhere.
So true. Where could your fans find you on social media platforms?
You can go to ThornettaDavis.com for one to find out where I'm performing. There's Spotify to listen to my music, YouTube, and all the other social media streamings. And you can also look at me on Instagram. My name is Mama TD on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook also. The Twitter, they call it X now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all over. If you want to find me, just Google Thornetta Davis and I will pop up.
So put your name in and you shall pop up.
And I will be there.
Are you touring right now?
I'm not touring on a regular. I am performing in different spots. My next show will be in Canton, Michigan at the Village Theater on Cherry Hill. And then after that, I'll be going down to Arkansas to do the King Biscuit Blues Festival, which is a very big blues festival in the blues world.
The one that's coming up, is that November?
That's October. October 10th, actually.
October. Okay.
The King Biscuit.
And that's the King Biscuit. Tell me a little bit about what is it like to go around the world to different places? Are people enthused by our blues music from Detroit? When you say the word Detroit, I know they just... When
I say Detroit, in most places, as far as blues is concerned, they go, huh? Because they're used to R&B and Motown. Okay. And when they think blues, they think Chicago or all the states, professing that I am Detroit's queen of the blues.
I know, that's right.
When I get up there and perform and then they all come back and, you know what you are.
Definitely bow down to you, madam.
They do all of that. They throw the flowers at me and everything. We just did Italy. We were there for 10 days and Umbria Jazz, big festival. And we just did also a festival in Meyrou, France, which is in the south of France. And that was about a week and a half ago. And we always get great feedback from being overseas.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. So that gives you an opportunity to live a whole different lifestyle and see life from around the world. Does anybody else in your family sing or play or any of that?
No, I'm the only one. My other sisters decided not to. Well, my sister Felicia, my husband just reminded me, my sister Felicia, who's passed on right now, she wrote a poem, and it's actually the opening poem for the CD, Honest Woman.
Oh, okay.
She used to love writing poems, and she wrote this poem for me years ago. And I said, well, one day I'm going to record you and put you on the album. And that's exactly what I did. And so now when you play the first track on Honest Woman, that's her reciting the poem.
Oh, that's wonderful. I got to listen to the...
Yeah, thing. It's called My Sister Sings the Blues.
Oh, okay. So you have something, you're about to release a new album, are you? Did I hear you say?
Not yet. I'm just writing music right now. I don't know when it's coming out. And I did that with Honest Woman also. It took me 20 years to write that album. People were going, when is it coming? I said, when God says it's going to come. I don't know. I'm just not one of them people that just put out music every year. Yeah. I wish I was, because folks are always at me for it. But I always feel like it came out when it was supposed to.
Oh, yeah. Well, I certainly want to thank you for allowing me this opportunity to kind of delve into your personal life. Oh, I forgot something. But your husband is an entertainer.
He plays congas in the band. James, we call him Jam-A-Lot indeed. His name is James Anderson. Jam-A-Lot, want to be seen.
He says, no, he's not trying to be seen. But so he didn't know I was going to bring him up. But I did hear him playing the congas at Woodbridge. Where were we?
Here I am.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thank you for the awesome conga you play. I mean, I watched you. I heard you. I sat there.
Yeah, he plays congas.
We appreciate what you're doing also.
Yes.
Spread the word.
Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate doing it. I'm enjoying it because I get to meet wonderful people like Thornetta. I would not have met her otherwise, right? I saw her at Detroit Black Music Award show, but I wouldn't get to know her personally. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all you do.
You're welcome. So listen, I hear the music playing. It's time for me to pack my little bag and go. But I want to thank you again for being on the show with me tonight. It's always a pleasure. Would hope to see you next time I'm here in Detroit.
Yeah. Where are you staying now? Where you live?
I live in Tampa, Florida.
Okay. And I'll be coming down to, not Tampa, but we're going to be in Florida.
Where? I'm going to also be playing this show on my Tampa-based show. I have a show called The Opening Statement, and it's in Tampa. Right this moment, I'm trying to deal with a lot of politics. You might know I'm a state representative out of Florida.
Okay.
I'm ready to go home to do battle.
Is that blues festival down in Tampa, honey? I've been trying to do a blues festival down there for years.
We have one every January. Yeah. It's not just blues, but it's
been in my resume and everything, and I'm gonna keep on sending it and let them know. They know who I am, though.
I'm sure. This year, I think we'll all be up in D.C. So let me just say this again. I definitely want to thank you for spending time with us tonight here on Where Are They Now? Please watch The Opening Statement every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock on Roku on the Lit TV network at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Thursday nights, you can catch me right here on Where Are They Now? Every Thursday night, 7:30 on Detroit Hot TV, Facebook. You can also go to YouTube, Dianne Hart, like and subscribe, hit the bell. So every time we put up something new, you'll get a notice. So thank you all so much for watching tonight.
Thank you, Diane.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. The most music 24/7 by all your local favorites, like Anita Baker, Michael Henderson, Kim,
so how did you find your way back in
and the Dramatics. If they're from Detroit, they're heard here. This is where Detroit turns for R&B from yesterday and today.
24 karat magic.